From Tic Tacs to dinosaurs, Mesozoica surely has changed a lot. Hello everyone, I'm TheGamingBeaver and welcome back to an update on Mesozoica. If you guys remember, back in the day, where before Jurassic World, when I saw it all being hyped, there were like quite a few games coming out and Mesozoica was one of them. The updates were quite out there. Back then, they were all over the place. We did like two or three videos updating like once a month maybe even. But then it sort of went quiet on the Mesozoica front until they've sort of reopened their website, which I'll leave in a link in the description below, instead of me going mesozoica.dreamcode.nl/reopen. This makes it a lot easier if you just do that. So they're showcasing all new models, animations, how the thing's gonna look, and I just want to make a quick short video going over it with you guys because it looks awesome. So as soon as you open the website, you're greeted with this really cool little diorama of a T-Rex, and to all the feathered fans out there that want dinosaurs to be scientifically accurate, they're probably going to hate this because this T-Rex looks like a brutal Jurassic Park T-Rex. It looks like, it looks like it's got rugged features, no feathers or scales. I don't mind that. And that's just me personally. I kind of like dinosaurs all scaly. Some people don't. Some people are completely against it, love feathers. That's completely fine. Just don't force your point of view on other people. Thank you. Moving on. They also showcase a little screenshot of the fossil excavation sort of UI, which we're going to have. A bit like in Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, where you could send out a dig team to collect DNA or, that sort of thing to make new dinosaurs. It looks like you can choose from 3 different types. You can choose from poor, common, and rare, each one giving you a different chance of finding the certain dinosaurs in that formation or that area. And, of course, the more expensive, the higher chance you've got of getting your own, or like getting a more chance of getting more chance of getting a dinosaur. And they've also put up a screenshot of what it looks like when you unlock a dinosaur or like have the DNA. And it looks like there's going to be like confetti flying everywhere. He's going to do a raw animation. It looks so cool. They're also going to change it from Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. They don't want to give too much away right now. But to the people that have backed it, they'll get, or the early access people, like on Kickstarter, they'll be the first ones to get, access to the alpha or early alpha or I think it's beta build. Yeah, alpha, beta versions. So in there, we'll probably get more of a sense of where this whole DNA thing's going. We've seen in the past that they want to have customization to the DNA system. So when you unlock a dinosaur, there could be different variants or different skins or different types. So this scaly T-Rex you see right here might not be the only T-Rex that's in the game. There might even be a feathered T-Rex, which I think we've seen in earlier versions of Mesozoica. And the hatchery itself has had a new UI complete overhaul. So if you remember in Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, you could like flick to the left, flick to the right, and it would have them walk, like doing a walk cycle and giving a diagram. But in here, it looks like you can scroll, and then when you click on them, it'll give you more information about the dinosaurs. And that's kind of what was lacking with Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. It never told you anything about the dinosaurs. All it told you was how much it cost and how long it lived for, which these ones do. But it also gives you a little bit of a hint about the dinosaur and maybe even how it interacts in the park. And if you look in the top right, it'll sort from prices, diets, so you don't have to scroll all the way to find a certain dinosaur. You can be like, oh, plant eaters, or omnivores, or C, probably, which is a real great help. And the thing I'm looking forward to is the new animations. If you remember, not too long ago, they released an alpha build where you could have Tic Tacs or pills walking up and down the street, and you could make an enclosure. It was very early alpha, and they just really, I felt like they wanted to get something out there. Like other dinosaur devs had made betas or even released early access games to the public, whereas Mesozoica never really did, and they were the only ones that seemed to have gone to Kickstarter. But now, those animations that were in there, I think may have all been scrapped. I'm not even kidding. Or a lot of them have. They've probably kept, bits and bobs that really worked with them, but they've reworked them to give them a higher quality feel. And here you can see like the T-Rex, you can see the Styracosaurus, and the Allosaur, which is, I think the Allosaur's been in from the start. But the Allosaur skin also shows a scar in it. So either this is a custom skin that you can make yourself or possibly buy on the marketplace, or are we going to get damage on the dinos during battle? I don't know, but that'd be pretty cool. Have a Styracosaurus with a big gouge out its back. Oh, that'd be horrible, actually. Moving swiftly onto the thing that was probably the least developed as far as Jurassic Park Operation Genesis goes, and that was the buildings. Yes, you can make kiosks, yes, you can make toilets and all that jazz, but all you could really do is plonk them down, and that was it. With Zoo Tycoon, you could customize the colors a little bit, which is kind of nice, but again, from that was really all you could do. Whereas Mesozoica, oh, they've taken it a step beyond. So with Mesozoica, you can do exactly that. You can place down like custom or buildings in general, but what you can do is make your own buildings. Now, how you do this is take walls, floors, or anything else, and sort of make your own, basically. Like as if you were in a 3D software, how you move things up the y-axis, x-axis, you move along, and they might even have like clipping together. And once these parts are all put together, you can sort of group them and save that as a custom building, import it and export it out and into other parts of your future choosing, even online. I'm sure there will be mods for this game in the future when it's finally released, where you can just download somebody's epic building that they've made and have it in your park, and you didn't even have to bother to create the thing. And not only that, you can move up and down, you can rotate, you can really have complete freedom with this. So you can scale, rotate, position, whatever you feel like, which really is something that we've been wanting. And not only that, but you can also color, and it's not only like one color brick or one color telescope. There's like different color bricks, so there might be 3 shades of brick in that wall, and you can customize each of those shades of brick. So you could have something that looks like it's out of a cartoon show, you can have something that looks really realistic. It's completely up to you. And this also extends to the trees, whether you want to scale them, rotate them, change the color. You can do exactly what you want to each individual tree. So to come up with these ideas, you've got to be some sort of twerking madman. Let's agree never to talk about this again. And to help along with the building process, they've also added in duplication, which allows you to quickly just, again, group together a building you've got, and basically Command-C or Control-C, Control-V, and paste it right next to it. And just all you need to do is move it along its y-axis or its x-axis, and it will be perfectly on the same line. And maybe it would really help, I don't know if they thought about this, but they probably have, but putting in some sort of snapping ability would be really good, just so you can, like, for the people like me who like to get it perfect, right on the line, that would be a really helpful thing to add to. And again, when you've made your own customized building, you can even rotate, scale that entire thing itself, which is really cool. So as it stands, it looks like Mesozoica is full steam ahead, just because they haven't been out there. They have been working really hard and tirelessly on this project, deleting work like the animations that they weren't happy with. They could quite easily have just went, it's fine, and just kept them in, and then, just to save time. But no, they've actually spent extra time reworking things, and I really feel like it hasn't really been out there. And that's why I want to make an update video, just to show you guys this is still a thing. And it's going to be awesome the way it's looking. They've spent ages just working on that building mechanic and getting everything to work right. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, and you're excited for Mesozoica, leave a like, and until next time when more updates drop, or when I'll be able to play the game, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.